Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Tuesday, June 24th, 2025. Let's take a look at and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out, different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas, that way if your brain's making a new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that'll help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. Of course, you guys are awesome, the great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciate. Do you wonder why I have more score than you? Take a look at the top right hand corner of the screen. I have a 50% boost. Of course, 25% comes right off the current Season 21 Season Pass on 3 pages, a 5%, 10% additional 10%. You can claim that by being a Fallout First member or by paying the 1500 atoms for the Season Pass. The additional 25% comes from a score booster drink, which I drank yesterday during yesterday's daily challenge video, and that's why we have 50%. And of course, that extra 25%, as you can see, is only 6 minutes left remaining on that bad boy. All right, before we get going with the daily challenge, I just want to kind of answer a quick question in regards to the clean cans. So I did a little bit of video here on this brand new cannery, this brand new workbench we have here in the game. Of course, it's in the current Season 21 Season Pass. Now, if we go craft here, we have these cans down here, these clean cans. So when we craft these, some people are under the impression that they're under junk items, okay? So I wasn't too sure how to answer the question until I kind of checked it out here. So I actually kind of crafted a couple. And if we go under our Pip-Boy, it's actually going to be under miscellaneous, okay? So clean cans, you can see there, 0.5 weight each, okay? So just an FYI, that clean cans are under miscellaneous and they're not under the junk section. So that means they will, certain perk cards that we have, I believe it's called Junk Shield, that will not help with that. So just an FYI. Just want to kind of add that in instead of making a new video or put a little bit post, just in case someone is wondering. I know there's a couple questions on it that you're out of the day. All right, let's take a look at these challenges here. There's a couple we can kind of do right after the other here, so let's go ahead, choose some bubblegum 1. So I know it's very straightforward, we all know how to chew bubblegum here in the game, but if you're a brand new spanking player to the game, you may not know how or where to find bubblegum. Alright, there's a couple places that I usually have good luck finding bubblegum myself. Sometimes there'll be some bubblegum in the tavern down in Flatwoods. Another pretty decent spot is up here at the pumpkin house. Right on the front porch is a black cauldron. On the inside of the house there's a plastic pumpkin, and sometimes there'll be some bubblegum in there, so FYI. Another thing you can do, and this is what I usually recommend, is to try players' vendors, okay? A lot of players will sell bubblegum in their vendors just for the people doing their daily weekly challenges. And sometimes there's perk bubblegum in there as well. Now, perk bubblegum we actually get for free. Every time you open up a perk card pack, we get 1 perk bubblegum for free. I usually recommend to people or suggest to people that you hang on to it. You can drop it and sell it, whatever you want to do. It's your game. I recommend hanging on to it because that perk bubblegum will satisfy 3 different challenges we have here in the game. Chew bubblegum, eat a cake, pie, or candy, and pre-war food. Alright, so again, a couple of great daily weekly challenges just by obtaining and hanging on to that perk bubblegum that we get for free. Unfortunately, I don't have any perk card packs to open up, but we can open up our little Pip-Boy here. I'm going to go under food and drink. I don't have any perk bubblegum on me. I'm fresh out. We go up here to the B section. Of course, this is the regular bubblegum that we will kind of find in around the wasteland. And I gave you a couple great options there. Let's go ahead and chew our bubblegum. There we go. Alright, let's see what's next here. Let's go ahead and kill a Cultist 10. So many great spots we can find cultists in around the wasteland. We're more so looking for this particular icon right here. One of the few exceptions to that is, of course, down here in Point Pleasant. But we know there's about 20 cultists down there. Now, in terms of real squishy guys, up here in the forest, we do have Clancy Manor, as I showed you. You have Oregon Cave. Now, there's only 3 entrances to Oregon Cave. If you're looking for a 4th one, you're never going to find it. Plus, we have right here Point Pleasant. Down here at the Kanawha County Cemetery, it's a pretty good spot there as well. Way up here on the other side of the map, we have the Crossroads. It's pretty good. A little bit higher level up there, though, so just FYI. We have the Moth Home. Lucky Hole Mine, right down here. It's a pretty decent spot there as well. Quite a few cultists down there, as well as Johnson's Acre. Alright, so it's really up to you where you want to go and what you want to do. Let's pop into Clancy Manor here. Alright, so if you have a couple of grenades, you can use any weapon you want, as long as they're cultists. Alright, so let's go ahead here, see if we get this cat from here. Go. $16.81, yeah, baby. A little too far away. Huh! Get some extra damage there, that's nice. There goes Buddy's brains all over the place, perfect. Should be a guy right up here. $12.50, love it. Keep that coming all day long. Oh, he's hiding on us there. Fucking load here, Jimmy boy. One in the chamber. There we go. Got a cultist 10 for 10 done, just like that. Pretty sweet. Oh, he's pretty mad. Oh, a couple Molotovs there. They're pretty good throws, I would say. Buddy's brains there. All over the old blacktop. Alright. Still in danger, though. That's alright. Let's see what's next. Alright. Kill an angler tree. So a couple great spots we could find anglers here around the wasteland. However, I'm going to show you a 100% guaranteed spot. Right up here at the Gnarled Shallows. Now, there's going to be 3 of them here. And if you go a little bit further to the north, right in around these mountains right about here, there's going to be 2 more. Now, this is a very popular spot, so if you're stuck to public servers with other people, you may have to server hop this a couple times, so just an FYI there, okay? Now, if you are lucky enough to get on a server where Moonshine Jamboree event is happening down here, Sunday Brothers Cabin, this is a great spot for anglers, gulpers, fog callers. Great spot down here. And sometimes if you claim these workshops in these higher level areas, sometimes you'll have to defend against anglers there as well. And you'll come across little angler hordes once in a while, depending on the server that you're on. If you're looking for the quick and easy path, is right here in Gnarled Shallows. This place will not steer you wrong. Again, you will have to fast travel it if you're stuck to public servers, that's all. Alright, let's lock and load. Gem, here we go. Again, there's going to be 3 of them here. See the little lures kind of sticking out. Get a little bit closer here. Just going to jump out at us there. Nice. Don't forget your raw asbestos and your adhesive from these guys. Now, this guy here that's closest to the tree, I usually find he's a little bit higher level. For me, he's usually level 100. Get a little closer here. Nice. he's back down to bed. Pretty nice little plan there. Right, and the third guy is just over here. Make sure we're locked and loaded. And for me, he's usually the lower level one, so again, he's only level 50. This piece of his skull there, that's pretty gross, Jim. That is pretty gross. Turpentine, oh yeah, baby. Nice. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's see what's next here. Complete Event 1. So again, if you take a look at the description, there's a link to a video called Complete Events for Newbies. You don't have to be a newbie to watch that video. We don't do every single event in the game. It's only about an hour, 6 minutes long, but there are 6 events in the game where you can spawn in yourself just by fast traveling to those areas. And those are the events that we kind of take a look at in that video. Because we all been on those servers, you know, we come across an event that we just don't want to do if we're solo, or you just don't know how to do. And maybe you're kind of short on time, there's just nothing going on, and you can spawn in one of those places and call in your own event, right? You can check that video out if you so wish. Let's take a look here in the map and see what we have available to us. I don't think there's a whole lot going on here in this private server. It doesn't seem like it. We have Leader of the Pack. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to try to spawn in our own event. Let's go to here to Grafton Station, and we're going to go into Grafton. I'm going to try to spawn in. There's 2 events that can happen up here. Either Protest March or Grafton Day. Hopefully it's Grafton Day. It is nice and short there. I apologize for that there. Someone must be... I'm going to kind of mute the mic here a little bit. Alright, so there's our Grafton monster there. I'm going to hit him hard here. Alright, so I apologize for that there. That I don't know if you guys heard or not, a little fire alarm going off here in the house there. Someone got out of a shower or what it is there, but apologize for that if you guys heard that. I kind of muted the mic a little bit. So that was Grafton Day, nice and easy, which I'm happy about. Again, Protest March, if you ever come here, it is in the same spot. You just go through that little door right there. It's there every single time, and it's fairly quick as well. Alright, good stuff. Let's take a look here and see what's next here, Jim. Let's just pop into our camp here real quick. There we go. Alright. Let's take a look at the next one here. Alright, so these 3 here, we can kind of do these in order, okay? So, catch a fish 3. So again, in order to catch a fish, you're going to need a fishing rod. Now, if you haven't played the last 3 or 4 weeks, again, we had an update this past June 3rd, 2025, and all you have to do is you make your way right over here to Fisherman's Rest. You do that little quest over there called Casting Off. It's very easy to do, and that's how you get your fishing rod, okay? But you must do that first. The fishing rod just isn't given to you automatically. Now, if you are brand new to the game and if you are having a little trouble with the quest, you can check out the video I made right here on the channel. It's all timestamped. Now, of course, it says catch a fish, so basically we can catch a fish anywhere we want. I wouldn't recommend just following the map because we see this bit looks like a big body of water. There's hardly any water here at all, alright? So just an FYI there. Again, you can always kind of check out some of the other videos I've been on. But I usually find over here the retreat. It's a pretty decent spot, so let's pop over here to the retreat here today. Alright, there we go. Let's pop up here. Let's do some fishing here. Nice. And I recommend just using some common bait. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh. Right on, good stuff. 103. Okay, let's keep going. We just need 2 more. There we go. Okay, just 1 more. Oh. Probably a smoked salmon or something. Watch this. Oh. Chain pickerel. 3 for 3 done just like that. Nice and easy. And again, there's all kinds of spots in the forest to do this fishing as well. Your lower level all along the Ohio River here. You can go anywhere along here. It's a pretty good spot there as well. Alright, good stuff. Let's head back to our camp here and we'll take a look at the next one. So I just kind of want to show you what's involved with that particular daily. A little bit of explanation is required. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at the next one here. Cook grilled fish 2. Okay. And that will correlate with this one here. Sell grilled fish to an NPC vendor 1. So obviously we have to cook grilled fish first. Okay. Now, grilled fish is a recipe you will get from completing that quest called Casting Off. So as I mentioned, in order to get a fishing rod, you must come over here to Fisherman's Rest and complete that quest called Casting Off. And at the very end of that quest, you get not only a fishing rod, but you also get that recipe called grilled fish. Right on, Jeff. Yeah. Memory lapse for Jimmy here. I'm okay. I'm not suffering a stroke or anything. Oh, okay. And then what you have to do is after you get that plan, you have to go under your Pip-Boy, and it'll be under your new section. But if you haven't played for a day or two, if you leave the server, you will have to go under your notes section, under the P section for plan, and you'll have to learn the plan, or sorry, it'll be under recipe. Sorry, so it'll be under R. So you go under the recipe, you'll have grilled fish there, and you have to learn it first. Okay, you just don't automatically do it. Some things are like that here in the game, but that's not. Let's go to our cooking station here. So obviously my guy already knows grilled fish. So we go all food. Let's go down to grilled fish here. There we go, grilled fish. So what we need here is we need 3 fish bits, 2 salt, and 1 wood. Okay. Now, if you watch that video of casting off here in the channel I made, I think it was on June the 3rd or the 4th, 2025. I show you some great locations for salt. Okay. I also made a salt video just for salt a couple weeks ago, and it's all time-stamped. You can check that out. There's even some great comments in there showing you some additional locations as well, so you can check out that video if you are looking for salt. Okay. But basically the grilled fish recipe, again, you have to complete Casting Off quest. You get the recipe and you have to learn the recipe by going under your Pip-Boy, and then you'll have to get your fish bits, salt, and wood. Now, in order to make fish bits, you'll actually need a cooking station. A cooking station is basically at most people camps, most train stations, other players camps. Let's go fish bits right here. Okay, we're gonna do it quick and easy here. Now again, you will have to catch 3 fish, so let's go ahead. We are going to craft our fish bits here just like that. Okay, nice. Okay, so let's back out here. All right, so let's go to our cooking station here again. And we're going to go down here to all food. Let's do the quick one here. So grilled fish right there. Let's make our grilled fish. All right, so there's 1 of 2. So we will need some more fish bits. Unfortunately, we will need 1 more fish. All right, so let's go ahead and do that here. Let's go to the other side of the map. And we're going to pop into Silva Homestead here. We're going to go right across the road. And do some fishing on the Ohio River. So again, these 3 are kind of interconnected in a way. So let's do some more fishing here. Get it for the lettuce, there we go. So we're gonna do some more fishing here. Let's go ahead and cast off again. Common fish bait is just as fine. I wouldn't waste improved or superb on this. So all we need is any fish. Now if you have the fish trap in your camp, the fish trap will passively collect different types of fish, common fish that is. If you have that fish trap, it'll just save you a little bit of time from having to go and do this, okay? Because, you know, fishing does take a little bit of time. So if you have that fish trap available to you in your camp, then that is perfect. Anytime now, fish. Alright, let's get 1 more fish here, just in case I read that wrong. Right there, we're not spending more time doing this. Now, I do have a fish trap in one of my camps that I had last week. Of course, it needs to be placed in water. There's another sawgill here. Or it could be a smoked salmon, I guess. Or a chain pickerel, just like that. Nice, alright. So let's back out here now. We got our 3 fish. Let's head back to our camp here. Alright, let's go to our cooking station here. Again, we're going to go to our fish bits. So again, fish bits is automatically learned, okay, when you complete that quest casting off, okay. Do the easy way, so let's craft our fish bits here. There we go. Okay, so let's go back to craft here. And we're going to go back down here to all food. We got grilled fish there. Alright, there we go. Cooked grilled fish 2 for 2. Done. Alright, nice. Now, we could have used the perk card under luck called Super Duper. We just need to do a couple. I find usually 1 or 2, it doesn't really work all that much. I find if you try to craft a couple things, it works a little bit better. But again, it's level 3. When you craft anything, there's a 30% chance you get that results done. Just remember, it is only 30% chance. It's not going to work every single time, okay? FYI, and that goes with everything here in the game. But if you don't have a level 3, if you have a level 1 or level 2, definitely apply. It's only going to help you. You can just kind of try it out, okay? All right, so let's take a look at the last one here. Now that we have our grilled fish, we can sell grilled fish to an NPC vendor 1. And of course, an NPC vendor is any robot vendor at any train station on the map, any robot vendor down at the White Spring Mall. Now, you can use the north entrance. Now, there's nothing wrong with using the front door entrance, just an additional loading screen to get down to the mall. But either way, you get down at the same spot, all right? Yeah, vendor bought resin, Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. Sunny Top Twins here in Foundation. Vendor bought Phoenix over here with Toga Shopping Plaza. Our two newest vendors over here at Fisherman's Rest, which is the Fisherman and Captain Raymond Clark. Right over here in good old Flatwoods, we have vendor bought Bob, our old pal Bob there in the White Church. We have good old Duchess up here in the Wayward. Now, if you are a ghoul, you'll have to put a disguise on in order to get in that place. I don't know why, because there's a ghoul inside there. It's kind of odd. Of course, Graham, traveling merchants we see in our camps or other players' camps, they also count as well. Now we're right next door to a train station, so let's go ahead. We're going to pop right on over there. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to go trade. Let's try to sell this grilled fish, just like that. Just one is fine. There we go. Sell grilled fish to an NPC vendor. 1 for 1, done. Just like that. Awesome. And I think we're done. We are just like that. Again, I try to do it that way. That way there you guys can kind of see, you know, catch a fish first. Okay. We need to catch a fish to make fish bits in order to craft grilled fish. And then once you have your grilled fish, you sell it to an NPC vendor. Okay, so we kind of try to do it that way. There's a little progression there. All right, good stuff. Let's take a look at weapon of the day here, Jim. Whoa, missed the stairs. Oh, I got stuck there. Wow. Weapon of the day, old pal. Let's take a look here. This good old Western Spirit, plus 5% damage per onslaught slack, plus 9 max stacks, okay, whatever that means, plus 25% damage while aiming, plus 50% reload speed. Hardened receiver, true long barrel, true stock, long scope suppressor, Western Spirit paint, 200 damage, 45 ammo, it's single fire. What makes this Western Spirit so special for a lever action is not only the paint, but it has a capacity of 7, so if you have a lever action rifle here in the game, your capacity is 6, okay? I believe it's 6 anyway, 5 or 6. And again, there are no mods available for this weapon in terms of the receiver, or sorry, of the magazine, sorry. So just an FYI, that's it. The only way to get that many ammo capacity is to get this Western Spirit. Now you can get this weapon for free by going down to Nuka World on Tour, which is a free fast travel here in the game. Right down here, if I can open this up. And there's an event down there called Most Wanted, and that's where you can get your own free Western Spirit. I see a lot of people selling them in their vendors for thousands and thousands of cats. And again, you can get it for free right down here. All right. Let's take a look at the perk cards here. Again, the Rifleman build has been totally changed in terms of the perk cards, but these are the ones that I have here. So Perception, we have Down Ranger, Tank Killer, Scoped Up, Smart Shot, Center Machinist, I don't know. Kind of Street Fighter, I tried to say that word yesterday, I didn't know what it was either. Arms of Steel, Arms Keeper, Bandolier. What else we got here? Suppressor, Tenderizer, All Covert Operative, Evasive, Adrenaline, Action Ghoul. We have this one here, White Knight, that's a good one. These random luck cards, which randomly pop in when they're being activated. Legendary perk cards, these don't change for me. They stay the same. As you can see, they're all maxed out. I'm very happy with them. Yeah, so there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, NotMeButMeYesMeThatsMe, True Rancho Demon, Confoundedbridge, Way Warner, John DJ59, Picquerist, Gwen Trutnau, Tony Watson, Jaye Flow, FelixTheKat. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.